It is time for another theme park hosting top 10 video where we count down the top 10 rides and attractions at theme parks all around the world. So join me today as we count down the top 10 rides at Sundown Adventure Park. Starting off at number 10, we have Giddy Piggies, the ride where you can jump aboard your very own pig for an oiksome adventure. Okay, that was awful, but the ride sure isn't, with you both spinning around in circles as well as jumping up and down, proving those people wrong who say that pigs can't fly. But to be honest, it is the theming for me that puts this ride at number 10, as it looks so funny, and for any of the younger guests coming to the park, this aspect alone makes it a must do. Get yourself ready for the most cracking ride at the park, as well as all my puns, as at the number 9 spot we have Okie ride. And before we do get started, if you do get dizzy easily, let's just skip to number 8, as you will get pretty scrambled, and if not, jump aboard this extremely fun ride. In an eggshell once boarded this teacup style attraction, you will begin to spin on a plate, but here is where it gets cool, as inside of your highly themed egg there is a wheel which you can spin to your heart's content. How excellent is that? Okay, I promise I'll stop yoking around now. Have you ever wanted to drive your very own car? Well, if so, and you are between the height of 1 and 1.4 meters, you will love our number 8 spot, Monkey Mayhem Driving School. This is a new addition to the park, and it is so awesome, because once you have completed your safety talk, you will get the opportunity to drive around in a jungle themed mini monster truck and see everything from miniature junctions to even a roundabout and a few cheeky monkeys. However, this is not all easy driving, as like on the real roads there are rules, so remember to stop at the traffic lights and not go the wrong way. At number 7 on our top 10 list we have Tractor Ride, and as you can probably guess by this very creative name, this is the park's Tractor Ride. Yet in my eyes this is one of my favourite tractor attractions in the whole of the world, as this 3-minute adventure will never be forgotten. Do not get me wrong, there is no Disney level animatronics on the ride, but what you do get are many fun models around some fantastic scenery, and even the opportunity to head into the barn itself. What I particularly love about this tractor ride though is if you are a younger farmer, then you can use the wheels in front of you to drive around the very amusing farm. From a jungle to a farm to a safari, at our number 6 spot we have got Wild Ostrich Safari Ride. Now this type of attraction is very common around the UK children parks. Nevertheless, I could not imagine a trip without joining my favourite ostrich for a ride. You will get the opportunity to board your very own ostrich, and from here bounce slowly up and down whilst also exploring the African savannah, full of many of the wildest animals that you will ever see. In addition to this, there is onboard commentary throughout, so you can also learn many facts too. Just make sure to ride near the start or the end of the day, as due to there only being one person or possibly 2 small ones per car, it can build up some pretty long queues. Top 5, and coming in for this position, we are going to take a trip on Robin Hood's Merry Adventure. Themed towards the famous Nottinghamshire hero Robin Hood, you will be transported back in time to relive the famous stories in a fun and enjoyable way for the whole family. In my opinion though, I love the attention to detail that has been put on this ride, as when you get pulled along by the 2 model horses, all of the animatronics and theming pieces really does immerse you in the Middle Ages and makes this ride one of those attractions that you will want to go round again and again. You can't have a theme park without a train ride, And Sundown Adventureland is no different, as we have got Rocky Mountain Railroad at number 4. Unlike many train rides where you just head around a few fields, despite it being quite short from the second you board to when you get off, there is not one section where you feel like this ride is getting boring. In a matter of fact, with all of the scenes surrounded by mountains, rivers and coal mines, just to name a few, you will be on the edge of your seat. Just warning you in advance though to watch out for those pesky bandits which roam around the area, as they are known to be a bit naughty. But do not worry, you'll be okay because you are on the Rocky Mountain Railroad. Choo choo. Here we enter the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 position, Jolly Pirate Boat Ride will make anyone shiver their timbers. For starters, this is not a pirate ship ride, but instead a dinghy ride. However, there is no doubt in my mind that this ride deserves to be in the spot. Once boarded the very tiny boat, you will make your way along the river, meeting the swashbuckling crew having their day-to-day lives, and if you are lucky, maybe even coming across a humongous octopus. The reason why this ride is at number 3 though, and not 2 or 1, is due to it needing some serious work done to it, as some of those models are currently getting pretty tatty, and I think you can see that they are a little bit creepy for a children's ride. Between number 2 and number 1, it was tough. However, we decided to put The Nightmare Before Christmas at number 2. Now, before we even talk about the ride itself, I hope you guys are not superstitious, as this ride is open all year round, meaning that you can have the Christmas spirit at even the heart of summer. But in terms of the ride, on this dark ride attraction, you'll be brought throughout many magical scenes full of elves, snowy animals and the world's most famous reindeers. What really impresses me about this ride though is the lighting, as I really feel like this is what makes or breaks a dark ride, and with Nightmare Before Christmas pulling it off in such a great way, in my eyes a trip to Sundown Adventureland is no way near complete without a ride. Ho ho ho, and off we go on to our number 1 spot, Santa's Sleigh ride. And believe it or not, like the Nightmare Before Christmas, this is also a Christmas attraction. Therefore, we would suggest heading to the park at Christmas time if you can, to make the most of your visit. However, no matter when you are visiting, this ride is amazing, with you starting off on Santa's Sleigh, followed by a trip from a very crazy North Pole with dancing snowmen to the home of the young boys and girls to give the presents, just like on Christmas Day. But it does not stop there, as you will also get to see Santa Claus himself, Mrs. Claus, Rudolph and even the grumpiest Grinch around. So if that does not make you want to ride, I don't know what will, and therefore Santa's Sleigh ride is my best ride at the park, even if it does feel a little odd in the summer. That is it from our top 10 video today. Obviously you will have your own opinions and we would love to see them in the comment section below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, at the top we have got 2 videos that we know you would love, and at the bottom there is our Patreon page as well as subscribe button. But with all that said, there is only one thing left to say. My name is Tom Derrick from Theme Park Coasting, and I will see you for our next video. Goodbye.